Neighbors assaulted me and took my daughter, later returned her, because of suspected attempt to drink and drive. Male, late 20s, COI quit drinking soda and energy drinks a few months ago. I haven't consumed alcohol in years. And I replaced that habit with drinking Martinelli's sparkling apple juice. The juice comes in 10 ounces. Glass bottles that look very similar to Corona beer bottles. Here lies my issue. This morning I was walking to my car from my apartment and I had a bottle of my juice in one hand and my 1-year-old daughter, in her car seat, in the other hand. My neighbors basically jumped me from behind. One grabbed my daughter's car seat and the other was punching, kicking, and yelling at me. He was saying stuff like, "The nerve of you to drink and try to drive with your baby." As a result, my juice bottle shattered in the parking lot, cutting my hand. My cell phone screen is destroyed, and I think my nose is fractured. Most importantly, the neighbor who took my baby went inside his apartment with her and it took 10 minutes of me explaining through the screen door that I was not about drink and drive, but that I was drinking apple juice. This all just happened. I'm calling the cops. Any suggestions? BTW, I didn't get any apologies or anything from the neighbors. They said they were doing their duty to protect the community. Update. The police showed up. As soon as they pulled up, more than a half-dozen neighbors came out and are giving witness reports. Update number 2. Both men were arrested and I will be making my way down to the police station in a few minutes. I will be talking to detectives. The police assured me, off the record, that both will be serving time because felonies were committed. Assuming they get charged with assault and kidnapping, you're now the victim of a violent crime and should be able to get help from the local victim's advocate in covering your medical bills and replacement screen. If that doesn't pan out, you can pursue this in small claims court. Document every dime you spend throughout this episode, from medical bills to phone repairs to any transportation needs, parking costs at the hospital, medical supplies purchased, bandages, etc. That should all be reimbursable. Cannot wait to hear how this pans out. Best of luck to you. Fearnet. In this case, you would rather see them in handcuffs than receive their apologies. You need to drop the hammer on these people. I think calling the cops and involving them is a very important first step. Once that's done, if you have more questions, come back. I would have called 911 while they had your daughter. That could have been real bad real fast. Fearnet. File a police report against them, especially if you're injured. Also, they took your child from you. That's a crime. Fearnet. I am so sorry this happened to you. Hopefully police has looked at your daughter, and most importantly, have you taken her to the ER to get looked at? Go to the ER to have the doctor, nurses record your injuries as well.